What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about an unfortunate delay, a canceled integration, plus even more surprises. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a big reminder, you can use code DynamiteBogo to buy one and get another one 50% off over at drinkonthesly.com. I recently partnered with Sly as of a couple of weeks ago, and the link to them is down below in this video's description. The promo does end May 20th, but after that, you can still use code DYNAMITE by itself for additional discounts on any product over there. Now, Sly really is the drink of the future, which will relax you after a long session of content creation, gaming, or any other activities as a part of your routine, the opposite effects of what Red Bull or any other energized or caffeinated drink would usually give you. But with that being said, real quickly, for those out there that were looking forward to the condemned Ghost skin from Warzone Mobile to transfer over into Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, unfortunately, it was confirmed recently by the team at Warzone Mobile that the condemned Ghost skin will remain exclusive to Warzone Mobile, which is a bit odd since I could have sworn when they first announced this skin many months ago, it was mentioned that it would be a part of one of the skins that would release first in Warzone Mobile and would later be added in to all of COD 2.0 as a part of the shared integration between all of the games. And obviously, we've been talking about Warzone Mobile for quite some time here on the channel, and it still has not released yet over in North America. But I do believe the condemned Ghost skin is one amongst many skins that maybe were originally planned to transfer over, but now are no longer going to. And we'll get into some more details about what this could mean for the future of Warzone Mobile and its proposed integration in COD 2.0 later on here in this video. But before we continue, let's go and take the sponsor of tonight's commentary. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by SoftwareKeep. SoftwareKeep provides digital software products including Windows 10, 11, Microsoft Offices, and antiviruses for much cheaper than retail price. If you're in need of Office or other softwares, you can browse their site as you can see on screen. The average customer saves 25% off their purchase, as Microsoft often overcharges. What's also great is that you receive lifetime year-round protection on all purchases, as Microsoft only provides monthly or even yearly subscriptions. You can buy softwares once and use them forever because they're worth it. They offer digital keys with top-notch 24/7 customer support with a 30-day money-back guarantee, whereas Microsoft doesn't even have a refund policy. Now, all your purchases are secured and safe with lifetime product guarantees. They have over 100,000 customers which rated their service 5 stars, so you can join them today by checking out the special link down below in this video's description or the pinned comment, and thank you to SoftwareKeep for sponsoring tonight's video. Now, back to the video. The team over at Warzone Mobile also published a bunch of patch notes for the recent mid-season 3 update that did affect Warzone Mobile as well. Now, in this post, they mentioned the do's and don'ts when it comes to capturing content inside of Warzone Mobile. They also went in great detail with the new content that was added with the Reloaded update. First off, the new weapons that we of course got in MW2 and Warzone, the F-Tac Siege and the fully automatic Deagle, both of which are automatic pistols. They also added a buzzsaw melee weapon, which is kind of ironic considering you can actually use a buzzsaw in the 3rd episode of Raids, which also just got added in the mid-season update, so maybe that means we'll end up getting that as a melee weapon in regular COD as well. They also added the Shuriken lethal equipment, which also just got added for COD 2.0. New gunsmith updates, dual wielding, and perk packages. They added Scrapyard as a multiplayer map because, again, Warzone Mobile does offer a very small-scaled multiplayer experience just for the sake of camo grinding, and it's only available on a few select maps. They also added the new Killstreaks Overwatch Helo Care Package Emergency Airdrop and the Keep. The Keep allows you to earn unique rewards like the TAC 56 Liftoff in the Copperhead Keep, the first ever Keep offering in Warzone Mobile. This will be available later and not on release. That's, again, an exclusive feature that we'll talk more about deeper into this video that will not be transferring over into Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, which I do find a bit odd, but you'll understand why. And they also added Warzone Mobile original bundles here on this list. Warzone Mobile OG bundles feature weapons and operators only currently available on Warzone Mobile, which I believe the Ghost Condemned skin now falls into that category. And there's of course more shared bundles that are transferring over from the main game too. They also mentioned some more general updates, general fixes, and known issues that they are working on. So for the sake of transparency and clarity, they did a very good job talking about what is going on here with Warzone Mobile. Anytime regular Call of Duty gets a major update, whether it's a new season, a mid-season, Warzone Mobile is expected to also get updates on just about the same day, or at least during that same week and that launch window. So that's cool, but here's the thing. For those that are like, wait, what is the release date of this game? We've heard so much about Warzone Mobile, we've seen so much gameplay posted of it, and certain regions can play it right now, and maybe if you have a VPN and you say that you're from Chile, you can go ahead and play it now as well. But what is going on with the North American and Europe releases for the game? Well, according to the App Store, the original target launch date for the game in North America was May 15th. That date has now passed, right? The ship has sailed for May 15th. We are now going on to what, May 19th, May 20th? So if you look at the App Store now, it says November 1st, 2023. So that could just be a placeholder date. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be November 1st. Could be any point before that, but maybe they just want to give themselves enough time to get the game polished for all regions before fully launching it worldwide. Therefore, they put a little bit of a placeholder date as November 1st. But the thing is, if you look at the recent rumors that Modern Warfare 3 comes out, what is that, November 10th, then it almost seems like Warzone Mobile is not going to release at all globally while Modern Warfare 2 is in its prime, but rather when Modern Warfare 3 is in its prime as it first releases. And that's odd considering they may have announced Warzone Mobile a bit prematurely back during the COD Next event when they first revealed multiplayer in Warzone to the entire world for COD 2.0. Maybe they could have just waited to reveal Warzone Mobile, since at the time during COD Next, it was heavily implied that the release of Warzone Mobile would be sometime in Modern Warfare 2's life cycle to really emphasize the new era for the franchise, this shared integration between console, PC, and mobile all at once. That's what I thought they were going for here, but maybe not. And something I have written down here is that maybe trajectory has changed for the type of integration they want to do for Warzone Mobile. Maybe at one point in time, they were considering a full-fledged integration where nearly everything transfers over from one game to the other. And sure, you would still see little bits of exclusives here and there for Warzone Mobile that don't come to console or PC for the other games. But I think for the most part, the original plan was a full-fledged integration, shared progression, and all that good stuff. But maybe now something has changed with that plan, and Warzone Mobile might be going in more of a COD Mobile direction, right? Obviously, COD Mobile is a separate entity that doesn't really have any connection to regular Call of Duty or this new shared integration as a part of COD 2.0. But considering the success of COD Mobile, considering how that game reaches a Chinese market, maybe they figured, hey, Warzone Mobile won't reach that Chinese market, but let's find a way to entice players to really go ahead and try something on mobile that is directly integrated with COD 2.0, but then let's also have that go in its own direction to the point where maybe not everything will transfer over from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone, but instead it'll still give that COD Mobile-like feeling that's so addicting and so successful that regular Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 just won't have. Now, you mentioned that keep feature earlier in those patch notes. We mentioned the condemned ghost skin, which is now exclusive, and I know in a previous video we talked about how there were many exclusive bundles that are not going to be coming to Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone, but were data mined as of recently by the usual suspects. On top of all of that, and on top of this weird delayed release date for Warzone Mobile, lucky draws from COD Mobile are also making their way over into Warzone Mobile. So that's the thing, right? Will this kind of mark the beginning of the end for just a basic identity that people thought Warzone Mobile had, which is just the ability to play Verdansk and maybe Rebirth on a handheld device, along with a small multiplayer experience to help you continue grinding your progress that you may also have in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Maybe now this is where we start to see them change trajectory a bit and say, you know what, let's still have some shared progression and some benefits for playing all games at once, something that COD Mobile never really tapped into, because really there was occasional bonuses here and there for having your Activision account connected to COD Mobile and regular COD. But, you know, on top of having Warzone Mobile integrated with MW2 and Warzone right now, they maybe want to start seeing Warzone Mobile go into that COD Mobile direction where it just becomes a full-fledged mobile game with an entirely different identity with the COD name attached to it, but it's going to be doing things that we're just never going to see inside of Modern Warfare and Warzone as we know it on console or PC. Maybe that's what's going to happen, but also considering Warzone Mobile won't actually offer an emulator of any sort, right? You can only play it on handheld devices. It just makes you wonder, right, what the target audience is for Warzone Mobile. It's not like COD Mobile where you could play it on PC with a dedicated emulator that's legitimate. Warzone Mobile is only available on phones or tablets, of course, so it's going to be an entirely different audience the game might be reaching, and it might not actually be the audience they maybe originally wanted to reach, which is the people that play regular Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone on consoles or PC. Now, I also want to mention the new rumor that just surfaced as of a couple of hours ago, which is that Rebirth Island apparently is returning. Now, something that kind of has me scratching my head a little bit is the fact that gameplay leaked out a couple of months ago of Rebirth Island being played inside of Warzone Mobile. So with that already, and the fact they haven't really acknowledged Rebirth is coming to Warzone Mobile, I'm kind of curious as to why people think that Rebirth is coming to Warzone 2.0. We already have another Warzone map that's presumably coming in Season 4. We'll talk more about that in a separate video as well. But considering how many maps Warzone 2 has been adding to the pool of maps, I just don't see how Rebirth really fit into that, just for the sake of nostalgia. There's so many other new maps in development that I just don't see them walking back on all of that and kind of killing their own hype for the new content by adding Rebirth back. You guys might want Rebirth to come back, but we already know what mode is returning through Warzone Mobile, so I think that's what got misinterpreted with the leaks that came out earlier today. It is coming to Warzone Mobile, but people out there may have mistaken that leak for what could be some Warzone content coming to Warzone 2.0 on console or PC. But I think the future for all vaulted Battle Royale maps in the Call of Duty scene is to see them in Warzone Mobile. I think there'll be a time one day when Fortune's Keep gets added to Warzone Mobile. Maybe one day there'll be a time when Al Mazrah gets added in. We already know Blackout exists through COD Mobile, but I think Warzone Mobile will certainly add in all the maps that get removed from the core application. I think once Los Alamos becomes the main big map with Modern Warfare 3 this fall, Al Mazrah will likely go away, at least from the Battle Royale scene. Maybe not DMZ, but then you might see Al Mazrah added to Warzone Mobile. So for those that want to play those legacy Warzone experiences, you could play it just only on your phone. And I know Warzone Caldera still exists, just for the sake of being able to use all your old cosmetics from MW19, Cold War Vanguard. That's really it. I don't see Caldera ever really coming to mobile, but we'll just have to wait and see. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the crazy new updates in regards to Warzone Mobile, how the game is getting updates, some content that we thought was coming but no longer is, at least for all platforms, and also what are your thoughts on everything else that we discussed in regards to the targeted release date of this game. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.